Hey guys, so today I'm going to do another tutorial, and this is on this makeup look right here, or eye look. This look for me is inspired by Michelle Phan's Lady Gaga makeup tutorial, which was the very first makeup tutorial I ever watched on YouTube. So this is a wearable version of that look. It's pretty similar, but without all the crazy like lashes and everything like that. So I'll try to put a link to her video down in the bottom bar below, and I'm gonna jump right in. Okay, so I've already done my foundation and everything because it took up too much time last time. So I used the L'Oreal Mega Smooth Souffle in Buff Beige, if you're wondering. And then under that I have the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Illuminating Serum. And then I just use my MAC Studio, Studio Care Blend pressed powder. That's all. So I just wanted to get it done and over with. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be using for this is the Color Tattoo by Eyeshadow 24 Hour Too Cool, which is 05. This is the white base, so any white base would work. And I am using the My Glam Concealer brush to apply this. Now, you don't want to get it too thick on the brush because it can get kind of cakey. But what I'm going to do is place it just on my lid, so not too high up into my crease. So you want it kind of like that. Not too high up, but if it's not perfect, that's okay. So then I want to take like my ring finger, and I'm just going to kind of go over it to kind of warm it up and smooth it out because it can get a little clumpy. But if you do that, it smooths right out. Alright, so then for the rest of my eye to prime it, I'm going to be using the Stay Don't Stray Benefit, what do you want to call it? Stay Put Primer for concealers and eyeshadows. Which I think it's kind of cool that you can use it as concealer. So sometimes I'll put it on and I'll bring it under my eye. But I'm not going to do that today because, well, I already did my concealer. But I'm just going to put a little bit. I'm going to put some right on my lash line. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I'm going to take a little more of the white and bring it down about a quarter of the way in on my inner corner. Okay, now I'm just going to blend out the Stay Don't Stray. I never know if I should look in the mirror or in the camera. That's why I switch back and forth. So silly. Touch that up. Okay, so the eyeshadow that I usually use for the white, it was the Urban Decay Ammo palette, and the purple's in here too. And I used Polyester Bride, but as you can see, it's completely gone. But it was really nice, like sparkly, but pure white. So I need to get another one. So instead I'm going to be using MAC's Mineralized Eyeshadow in Fresh Ice, which looks like this, which you can't get because it was part of the holiday collection, but any like white eyeshadow will work. You just might have to play around with it. Like this one dry doesn't do the trick, but what it does. So what I do is I use half of it wet and half of it dry because I don't know, like mineralized eyeshadows aren't really effective when they're wet, but it's just how I do it. So I'm just going to pack the brush up, and I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus and spritz the brush a little bit. Not too much. And then I'm just going to pack the white eyeshadow anywhere that I have the white primer. And by pack, I do kind of mean pack because this isn't the whitest and brightest eyeshadow ever. And you really want the white to pop. Okay, so then I'm going to take a little bit on the tip of the brush and put it in my inner corner. Alright, now we're going to set that aside. And I am going to take my Urban Decay Ammo palette, and we're going to be using Last Call, which is like this slightly shimmery, like deep purple, maroony purple kind of color. I love it. It's amazing. It's super pigmented. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush, which is just a blending brush that's kind of small, which I like. And I'm just going to dip the tip in it. So there's not a ton on there, but then I'm just going to follow the line of the white. And I'm going to come down kind of into the corner. And then kind of blend up. You don't want this to be super, like, crazy. Okay. It's about even. So you want it to peek over the white, but you don't necessarily want to see a ton of it. So then I'm going to take a big fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to take a color that's similar to my skin tone, which for me is Naked in the Urban Decay Naked palette. So we're just going to pack some of that on the brush. And I'm just going to use it to kind of blend out the edges of the purple. And I'm going to take that even up and do it as the highlight, sort of. We're going to put something else up there in a minute. But that just kind of makes the purple a little less harsh. Actually, I think I blended a little too much, so we're going to put a little more back. And then just blend a little. Alright, now we're going to go back with the white, and we're going to get just a little bit, I'm going to fix up here. And sometimes when you blend, the white can blend out. Now we're going to take a little bit, and we're going to go the highest point of your brow and put a little bit of the white right under there. You don't want it to be too crazy. But it's just kind of cool because then it goes white, purple, white. And that's how I like it. And blend out the edge just a little. Okay. So now, it's progress track. That's what we've got going on. Okay. So now for our eyeliner, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Linear Intense Carbon Black, which is my favorite. I even tried the Stila, I don't know what it was called, but I hated it, so I'm back to this. To apply eyeliner, I like to tip my mirror up and kind of look down a little bit, like this. And we're going to do kind of a thin line. Okay, there you go. Now on my waterline, I'm going to be using this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which is just a really nice white. And this is actually what I used to use for my base before I got the Maybelline. This isn't going to stay on my waterline all day, but it does work for a good amount of time. I've never found a good white eyeliner for that. For my bottom lash line, I'm going to use this Double Wear Stay in Place Eye Pencil in Onyx by Estee Lauder, which is teeny tiny now because I've used so much of it. So I'm just going to put that right along under the white line. And we're going to go about 3/4 in and stop where we place the white. So there. So for mascara, I'm going to curl my lashes, and then I'm going to use Benefit's They're Real, and then I'm going to put some of the Bad Girl Lash on top. I just like that combination. And you want your lashes to be kind of bold for this look, because they stick out really nice above the white, which is kind of cool. And you could totally use false lashes in the music video, I can't talk, it's early again. In the video, she puts like 4 or 5 pairs of lashes on, which obviously, I mean, you can't do that in real life. You wouldn't hardly be able to open your eyes, but yeah, I love the black lashes against the white. I think it's really pretty. It makes your lashes look bigger because they're standing out so much more. And this is another way to wear color, like maybe colors that you wouldn't normally wear. Because I don't normally, wear white and purple eyeshadow, but I think it works in this look. Okay, so applied a coat of that. I'm going to apply a coat of this Bad Gal Lash with this gigantic brush. Alright, so that is pretty much it for the eye look. It's a look I wear out. I love this eye look. I can't get the top back out now. Alright, so for my face makeup, I'm using a lot of e.l.f. and Urban Decay today. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Golden Bronzer, which has like 3 different shades, but I'm gonna use the light shade as my highlight because I apparently don't have another highlight except for the Benefit one. So I'm just gonna place that right there. And this bronzer is too shimmery to use as an everyday like bronzer. So it's good for a highlight here and there. And I forget about it all the time. Which is unfortunate because it's a very good product if you know, want a shimmery kind of glow. It's good. Sorry, I'm gonna push this back. Okay. So then I'm going to use my e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer Powder. And I'm going to use this bronzer, which is insanely pigmented, and you have to be really careful because it will look like a money mess if you're not careful. So I just like kind of pat. See, look, I barely touched it and that's what I got. Okay, I'm going to take, this is a clean, just flat top brush, and I'm going to use that to blend it out. That's better. See, I told you. And I still got too much. I'm going to put a little up here. A little down there. And then I'm going to use the blush, which is kind of like, it's a little bit like NARS's Super Orgasm. Because it's a peachy pink, but it's super sparkly. You almost don't need a highlight color with that color because it's so like, wow. I think that may be it. Oh, lips. I'm going to be using the Revlon Peach, Revlon Color Burst Lip Butter. Sorry, Peach Parfait. Oh my goodness gracious. How do you guys even listen to me? But it's just kind of a neutral peachy pink lip because you didn't want to go too crazy because this makeup is a little more dramatic than, you know, so it's got a little bit more going on. So this is my look. I hope you liked it, and yeah, I'll try to link her video below because it's really amazing and it's really fun, and she makes her eyes all crazy at the end, so it's cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and I will see you later. Bye.